yard is an absolute mess because there's stuff everywhere. There's bales here, there and everywhere, so in the process of just stacking them up. We also made some hay, so that's all just in twos, airing out in there, just when we had the space. So round bales to be stacked, square bales, hay, yeah, it's just everywhere. So we made the hay there last week, and yeah, nice stuff. So it's not too bad second cut, so it'll do a job. So just got trying to stack the straw here now. So this sheds all for squares, and in here is rounds. It's just dumped everywhere. So just have to. I made a start to some rounds. Yeah. There's a lot to stack and there's a lot still out in the fields, but we've most of them in, so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go do another hour or two stacking, and yeah, we'll get that done, and hopefully the yard tidied up a little bit, create some space, because there is just none. But the styre is fixed. It was the radiator was blocked, so we got that cleaned. So that was the issue, thank God. So I had her running this morning there for an hour, stopped her, checked all the water levels and everything, so she's perfect. So, but the main point of this week's video is, standing on the other side of the camera, we have another demo to play with that Darren Bailey sent out from Bailey Machinery Sales. So it's a Pottengier synkro. It's the cultivator, so obviously you got your 3 sets of legs, discs, packer roller. So I had it out there earlier, himself and Ben came out to set it up. So we set her up, had a chat, and yeah, she has the heavy duty tines on her, and then the wing tips, which are optional extras. Shear bolt there along with the pins, just in case something you do hit a big massive stone. She is heavy. She is heavy. That roller certainly weighs her down, but that roller can be moved back if necessary. So at the moment she's quite tight, but she can move back. But I had her out only a couple of runs. Mighty tool now. She did a good job. I'm going to take her out now in a few minutes. The lights on her. Wings. If anyone wants to talk to Darren, there you go. There's a sticker number. You can find them on all usual outlets anyway. But yeah, we're going to get this a good testing out. There's some deep tramlines, so I'm excited to try them in that, because my grubber did an alright job, not as good as that. And also I might do a section of a field to sort of min-till a little bit with the drill inside for this, for the next season. So I'm going to do about, I don't know, maybe 3 acres. I don't know, sort of 2 tram lines anyway in one field, and we're going to see, will she leave it now? Well, she will leave it nice. Just going to see what happens, whether we'll go for something like this rather than the plough, or what. I know some years the plough and you won't beat it, and that's true, but look, it's no harm to be looking at something different. So yeah, that'll be this week's main video. The roller then, of course, is hydraulically driven up and down, so you have your guide there up on the cab so you can see. So for the tram lines I have her just sort of at 15, for the doing the stubble I have her 10, and after that not really a whole pile else. So we'll get her out to the field, and hopefully you can hear me because it's a bit windy, but yeah, we'll get her out to the field and we shall see how she goes. So we'll do that a little later. So I'm just out in the field now. We are grubbing up the tram lines that are pretty deep in spots. So she's doing a fairly good job leveling it, as you can tell. So the roller at the back really does leave a nice finish. But yeah, it's taking all she's got now, this tractor. So if you're not careful, you have to just watch herself, but she's not doing too bad. So it is heavy. I have got the 1,000 kilo weight on the front, or 900, sorry. And there's a bale that's left out in the field. Wonder who forgot that. Better go pick that up anyway. But yeah, she's doing a good job now. Obviously I have her a bit deeper for the tram lines. She doesn't run as deep for just normal stubble, but just because some of these tram lines are fairly deep, you just have to run her a little deeper so you can adjust your depth on the, obviously your link arms and then your roller. So I think I have it fairly good there now. So she's doing a nice job. These are deepish enough headlands or tram lines in spots. So she's doing a good job. I'm currently using the revs up there and she's deeper, so I'm using what, 31 litres an hour, 30 litres. So she's thirsty but she's covering ground, so yeah, it's doing a nice job just ripping them tram lines now. So we keep on at it. I have the headland already done here, I just ran over it again. And I'm going to go into the other field here now and I'll do that. Yeah, so far she does a pretty nice job. Working away in the other field here, got a few shots outside but it started to rain so I just took it in. But yeah, it's doing a lovely job. The tram lines in this field aren't too bad, but still I'm going to rip them anyway, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, as you can see now, it's so straight into that there with the trail drill. That would be my intentions. I'm going to do a little bit of the field like that, so I might get to sow something in it. I'm going to try anyway. Whether that works out or not is another thing, but I want to try it. But yeah, got another 2 tram lines in this field I think, and then yeah, pack her up for the evening there because not much else going to be going on now. So yeah, overall she's a very heavy machine. I do like this machine. I have liked these types of machines for a while. I have had my eye on a few of them. I have tried a few others. So I have, well, this one would be the most impressive in terms of price and just the way it's designed. So I'm going to get a price of how much the spare parts are, the wearing parts, just to compare on things as well. I forgot to ask that, but it's always handy to know if you're buying something how much the spare wearing parts are going to cost, because you will need them eventually. So of course this one has the extra wing tips on her. So I want to find out how much all they cost, roughly how many acres you get out of each set, and then sit down and figure out, is this more beneficial than a plough? Of course now you're not burying your trash, but the second run would certainly get rid of a lot of it. You won't get rid of it fully. So look, it's a bit of a learning game. So we'll see. I don't know, I'll just do up my figures. They are grant aided as well, which does help. We'll see. But at the moment, very impressed so far. out today now. It's Tuesday, so still have this grubber here, so didn't do much over the weekend after. Just was a long weekend. Weather wasn't great, so just decided to take it off. So yeah, we're back out now. Tramlines and spots aren't too bad, but down the other end they're fairly bad. So yeah, I'm gonna do this with all the winter barley fields anyway, because we've nothing else cut at the moment. So yeah, so far it's doing a great job. A machine like this is grant aided, so I mean that certainly helps. But yeah, the impressions are, yeah, I am impressed. Like, she's doing a great job there. I know I'm running fairly deep. You can set the depth sort of on the roller there, so I have her set at 20. Whereas I was doing the light stubble cultivation in the other field, I was only on 10. But I have her running a bit deeper there for that reason, just the tramlines are deep, and I want to try cover them in as best I can. So I'll leave it right for when we go plough this again. So yeah, so far she's doing a lovely job. Today it's hard to know what the weather's going to do today. They're giving showers later on, so we've just got we got 50 acres of oats left to cut, so yeah, we might get going later on. Be deceiving usually. It's not at home, so it's not as simple as just run out and get into the combine and away you go. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the weather. I'm also going to spray off some headlands of the wheat there. They're just bits that didn't grow, covered in just weeds and dirt, so it's just handier kill them off so they don't go through the combine, and spread more for next year. So yeah, but overall I'm doing a great job. 150 horsepower. I'm running there at 1700 revs, and I'm using what, between 24 and sort of 30 litres an hour there, and going 8.5 kilometers, which I think is fast enough for a machine like this. So obviously if you were doing lighter stubble cultivation, you'd probably be tipping on near 10k. But when I'm just going deeper like this, I'll do a run or two actually in the other field with it doing lighter, and see the difference of the diesel usage and the speed. That's the best way to do it actually. Anyway, we'll finish this off. I have 2 more fields to do. I get the drone up then as well, and you can get a good look at it. So just on the second run there of the headland, you can see the kind of finished leaves. Like you'd sow straight into that there. To be fair, you'd probably sow straight into that there as well. But yeah, it leaves a lovely finish. And what I'm finding is it doesn't bring up too many stones. It sort of brings them up, but it sort of buries them then again as well. Obviously she's got springs on her there, but she has a shear bolt as well for extra protection. So this up here now would be very stony, just in front of the house. And in fairness to her, she didn't bring up too many stones now. You can hear it, well you kind of can hear them, but she did a good job. But yeah, so that's that field done. Oh, we'll go around into the other one now and get that. So we're in the other field now, just doing this little bit here. I have the headlands and tram lines done. So I am just going here now, so I have a raised her back up. So we are doing, what are we doing, 20 litres an hour there. Still going 8.5k. Could probably go a gear quicker if I wanted to. Yes, we're going a gear quicker there now. And yeah, she's still doing a nice job. I have her, look, she's still covering, you know, 3 inches there, handy enough. She's doing a lovely job now. Really impressed. So yeah, getting on well. There's nothing else to say really. We'll just finish off what we got. We'll see what the figures are, and you never know, because it's grant aided it might make it more attractive, but you never know. We don't really have too much planned for this year, just the way the weather is, the price of the crops, just yields, a bit of everything. It's just kind of a year to sit tight and not overspend or stretch yourself too thin. So we'll see. Being grant aided helps. So like I get 60% because I'm a young farmer at the moment, and Morris gets it because Chloe's on the
we'll skip that.
Just going down a run I done the other day, slightly different angle. I'm just going to deepen her a little bit and just let you see the job that she's doing. So that's the second run there now. Let her down a good bit there now again. She's down to, I don't know, in between 10 and 20, maybe just closer to 10, but she's doing a neat job. The noise you can hear there is, I'm actually on a tramline. But yeah, she's doing a neat job there. She's leaving it nice and level. So I would be fairly intrigued now to try come in with the drill if it allows, to see what this is like. Yeah, so far I'm impressed. You can see the job she's doing, you can see how she's moving the soil in between. So yeah, definitely it is a nice tool now. An expensive tool, but it's a tool. Well, it's not expensive in a way, but it is. I have tried a few of these before, and this is by far the one I'm most impressed with. I think it does a great job in general. Will it work for us? I don't know. I just have to sit down and think about that. It's very hard to get away from the plough as you're burying all of last year's problems. So yeah, it's hard to know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's anyone's guess now. So yeah, we're not going to do a whole pile more with it just because we've done about 10 acres of it now, so it's more than enough. Leave it, don't want to wear too much of it down just in case it doesn't stay here. But I'm going to give it a wash down and get ready to go anyway in case Darren wants to come pick it up.